Alright, that's one warm-up set. What's going on? Rise and grind. I'm getting my workout in. We got second part of arms. We did triceps the other day. And today I'm going to be hitting the biceps. Going to be doing some standing lower pulley curls with the Marcy machine. I think I'm going to incorporate some seated simultaneous dumbbell curls on an incline. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do as my third movement as of yet, but I know I'm just going to hit them hard. So we did one warm-up. I'm going to get ready. I think I'm good with that. We're going to go ahead and jump into the first set. This is pretty much week 4, and you know, I've decided this coming week that I'm going to separate all the body parts, which I've discussed in the previous video. If you haven't seen that, definitely take a look at that one, where I discussed triceps and biceps are going to be separated. As I was doing the first couple of weeks, I was pretty much doing them both the same day. Same thing with chest and shoulders. I was doing them on one day. Now I'm going to separate them. So my next workout would be chest, which will be tomorrow or the day after. And again, like I said, I'm going to go by feel. I highly recommend that, especially if you're a little bit older, 40s and 50s. You know, definitely think about maybe taking one day on, one off, or doing two days on, one off, and making sure that you're recuperated enough so that you can go out there and really just bombard the muscles all over again really, really nicely. So, all right, let me get to this first set. As you guys know, I like to just work quickly, try not to waste a whole lot of time. All right, good, here we go. That's good. Nice first set. We're gonna increase the ante here. Gonna move this up. A little chilly here in the garage today, but I went with my t-shirt, but I'm definitely feeling it. I feel like I should have wore a hoodie or one of my fleece sweaters, but it's all right. We'll get through it. But it's cold. It's cold. New York City, upstate weather. Woo, ain't no joke up here. All right. So far, you know, the update, a couple of days ago, I did a weigh-in. I was pretty much about a pound and a half heavier. But as I evaluate the physique, you know, I see that I am definitely building some mass. I feel like I'm a little bit thicker in some spots. So, you know, so far so good. I have started to elevate my protein intake. So I've begun to take 2 protein shakes a day. I take 2, my shakes consist of 30 grams of protein. If I add a little bit of milk, obviously, majority of the time I add milk, I get about 35, 36 grams. But now I'm going to introduce that twice a day, which I started doing the day before yesterday. So this is the 3rd day that I'll be doing 2 protein shakes a day, and then on top of that, I try to consume about 180 grams worth of protein, which is mostly coming from lean meats and from eggs and egg whites. So that's pretty much where I get my proteins from. I stick to steak, I stick to organic grass-fed ground meat. I stick to chicken thighs because chicken breast I know is probably better, but I like thighs because I like a little bit more taste. And when I make them when I make thighs, the chicken thighs definitely taste a lot better than just chicken breast. So I kind of stick with the thighs more, and once in a while I have the chicken breast. But you know, so far everything's coming along, and then the carbs I try to keep them a little moderate. I do like to have my little starchies here and there. Like yesterday I did have some pasta, but it was a very small bowl of pasta, but a lot of ground beef on top. And you know, I try to minimize breads. I only like baguette, you know, and that's like once a week I buy that. But mostly fruit, vegetables. I like broccoli, I like cauliflower. I stick to baby spinach with tomatoes. And I like vine tomatoes as opposed to the plum or the tomato, you know, the little cherry tomatoes. And I definitely have avocado on a regular basis, which is also a fruit, but it's very high in fats. But overall, everything's coming along. I mean, you know, I haven't gotten heavier. I've gotten heavier, but at the same time, I see that I am still fairly lean from where I was when I started. So far, so good. All right, let's go. Ah, nice. Come on. Come on. Nice. That one is nice and heavy. Ah, I really attacked that one. A lot heavier, a bit heavier than I thought it would be. 4 plates on this thing, but that's about 60 pounds. And of course the cable, the bar, it's just, you know, it's awkward. It's not the same as doing, you know, 30-pound dumbbells on each arm, which I'll be able to do. You just feel it a little bit more heavier, but nonetheless, very effective. So that was a good set. That was the first set. Well, actually, that was the second set. I'm gonna do one more for sure, and I'm gonna stay with this weight, and I'm just gonna try to, you know, not to go to failure, but maybe get a couple half reps at the end. I think I'm gonna focus on that. So, but not bad, not a bad set. Oh. All right. So, you know, so pretty much where I'm at, everything is going along. Everything is just moving along very smoothly as far as diet is concerned, and as far as the training is concerned. And I've been sleeping pretty well, so that's good. Have minimized the cardio a little bit because of the mass building, but I really feel that in my position, I definitely need to do cardio at least 2 to 3 times a week for at least 20 minutes. So after today's workout, I'm not going to document that on video. I'm going to go inside, and I have inside the house, I have a trampoline, you know, one of the miniature trampolines, and I'll do trampoline work there, and that works really, really well. I do have the treadmill on the other side here of the garage, but right now I got a couple things on top of it, and I'm not taking it off. So I'll just do trampoline work, and when I don't do trampoline work, I do this, and if I don't do that, I pretty much just stick to some jump roping, which I enjoy doing. All right, and that's how I get my cardio in. Whew. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it. Woo. Oh. Woo. Oh, man. All right. That takes care of these bad boys. So I'm gonna turn this, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna set up my bench over here on this side. So I can go ahead and do some dumbbell incline curls simultaneously. Let's put this up here. My garage, we're getting ready to, this weekend we're getting ready to put up the nets, so probably by the next time I do a video in the next day or two, you're gonna see the batting nets up here as I get ready to do, as I'll be getting ready to do winter workouts with my son, you know, getting ready for the spring season for baseball. Oh, well, we have to make some changes here, move some stuff around, move some stuff to the other side of the garage. So let's see here. It should be good right there. I'm gonna come like this. Matter of fact, we'll just do regular curls simultaneous as opposed to incline. All right. Oh, this is a good starting weight, 25. Now that the biceps are a little warmed up, let me see. See if I can put the bench a little bit further back. Yeah, we'll do it there. Oh, all right. Woo! Let's do it. Ooh. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! That's one. And we're gonna up the ante one weight more, and then we're gonna try to hammer that out for 2 sets. Let me just change this camera angle just a little bit here. All right. Woo! No. No. So, gonna increase the weight here. Challenge myself a little bit on this second set. This is a nice basic routine that you can do in your home gym, as long as you have some dumbbells. I was gonna do all Marcy. The plan when I woke up this morning was, maybe I'll just do everything on the Marcy machine, do cable preachers, do standing cable, curls, and then maybe do a one-arm isolated curl. But then I changed my mind. I like to incorporate some sort of dumbbell in there, so I'm gonna do this. And then right now, I really don't know if I'm gonna do upper pulley curls. If I'm gonna do isolating one arm at a time with the lower pulley, I'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Second set. Ooh, come on, these are gonna be tough. 30 pounds. Come on. Come on. Oh, those were tough. We're gonna stay right there with that weight. 30 pounders. No joke, man. Those motherfuckers challenged me, boy. Holy shit. Woo. Those were tough, man. I decided to go for it. Heck with it. All right, so I'm gonna stick with the 30s, and we're gonna rep out another set. Really flood these suckers up, and then I don't know if I'm gonna do upper curls. I really want to isolate the biceps a little bit more. I may just put just do lower pulley curls right here, seated or standing. Yeah, we'll do that today. This way I can drop the weight down a couple, and I should be all right. I already see my light is flashing for the battery getting low. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause this and change this battery. I brought one with me. All right, I am back. I was able to change the battery. I have brought one with me that was fully charged. So we should be good for the end of the video here. All right, now it's taking a little longer than expected for my next set. Oh, let's get to these bad boys. Can't do that because the camera's a little crooked. Sorry about that. Let's see if that will do. All right, that will do. Let's go. fucked, man. Oh. Oh. I'm telling you. You want to challenge yourself if you haven't done heavy weight training in a while, like I have gone through. I haven't done it in several years. Really pushing the limit. Ain't no joke, man. But you know what? I'm starting to see some results from it. So I'm gonna stick with it, man. That's the beauty about it. When you start seeing results, you get even more inspired, more motivated to keep going. So now I'm gonna keep going. All right. So that takes care of those bad boys. We're gonna move this out of the way. And now I gotta decide if I'm gonna do low cable pulley or I'm gonna do the upper cable and really just isolate the biceps right here. I'm gonna give that a shot. We're gonna do those bad boys. Upper pulley. All right, let me drop this weight considerably because you really just want to isolate the biceps better. You don't need a lot of weight for these. Let's see. Come back here. Just curl it in. Let's go a little bit further back so we can get more of a full stretch. There you go. Squeeze them bad boys in. The key with that, the key with this one here is making sure you get a good extension so you can get a good stretch, and then you isolate, try to control those elbows and the shoulders and try to keep them in line. And as long as you keep them in line, you'll keep the isolation there. You'll be able to keep all the energy on the biceps. All right, we're gonna raise this up just one more. We're gonna do 2 more sets here, and that should do it. That's all you need, folks. 3 exercises, at least for me, 3 exercises. Really hit them hard, high intensity. Don't worry about reps. You wanna get some force reps there at the end. You wanna go to failure, you do that. I have no problem with that. That's exactly the kind of training I'm doing now. It's definitely different from my previous videos where I was not doing any of that. I was just sticking to like 15, 20, 25 repetitions, supersets, giant sets. I would do some drop sets a few times, you know, but nothing other than that. You know, I wasn't doing serious pyramid training. I wasn't really elevating and intensifying the workouts with increased poundages. So, I mean, but, you know, you always get the key obviously is you want to overload the muscle to get growth. And the only way you can do that is either by doing more sets and reps or just, you know, increasing the weight resistance. Or you can actually do the same thing, combine the weight resistance with some high intensity stuff like supersets and giant sets. And, you know, you'll definitely do some overloading on the muscle and you can break it down. And then, of course, that's how we'll grow some bigger and stronger and nicer looking muscles. Me, because I'm in my 50s, I just really just want to maintain and maybe build a little bit more. So I don't know what kind of results I'm going to get after 3 months or 3.5 months of training, but this is why I wanted to give it a shot. So that's what I'm aiming for, is see if I can just put on a little bit more size. And if it does, if it goes well, then in the spring I'll just stick to my high intensity stuff for the spring and summer. And then next fall, going into next winter, I might just do another, you know, another journey where I focus on just building more size. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's 2, baby. All right. Just grinding away here. All right. So that one gave me a nice pump. I've got what, maybe 13, 14 reps there. I could increase the weight poundage. I'm gonna stay with that weight because I feel like I am almost fully taxed there. Surprisingly, you might not know it, but trust me, when you concentrate well and you really isolate and squeeze that muscle, you can get a lot of blood in there and you can definitely get a fatigue pretty fast. So, let me catch my breath. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. One more of these and that's pretty much done. That's pretty much it. You know, I mean, that's all you need. I used to train in the old days 3, 4. I used to do maybe 3, 4 sets per some of these exercises. And right now I think 3 sets or maybe even possibly 2 sets on some of the movements. That's all you need. Oh man. So, woo. So my next workout day, I'm gonna do chest. I just don't know when that is. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow because up here in upstate New York, we just got news we're gonna get some snow going into the weekend. So today is Thursday. So it's either I'm gonna try to get it in today, to get it in chest workout tomorrow, just before the snow comes. There's supposed to be some snow maybe possibly by Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, carrying into Sunday. So, and then I usually bring my car in the side of here. Surprisingly, my car fits in one side and it's usually on this side. So I usually move the machine over, not this machine, but I move this one over a little bit towards the other side, which I have a little bit of room, and then the car fits. And we get it in here, but we're gonna put up some netting and all that. So I don't know, I'm gonna go crazy. But anyway, enough of that, let's go. All right, this is the last set, best set. You know how we do, man. Let's just get this bad boy done. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Come on. Woo! What a damn burn. Boom. That shit burns, man. Man, oh man. I think these bad boys are done. Man, oh man, oh man. Woo! Alright. So, as you can see, if you're following along, Marcy machine, what I did today, I did lower pulley, standing curls. I went and I did my second exercise was on a seated bench with seated simultaneous curls. And then I came back to the Marcy machine and I used the upper pulley, give the biceps a totally different feel. And I went with the upper pulley arm curls simultaneously. So if you haven't tried one of these, any of these exercises on your machine or on a dumbbell, I'm sure everybody has. But yeah, if you have not, give it a shot, man. It's totally different. You know, you gotta just try to be different with these movements on this machine and on dumbbells, with dumbbells and all that. So I was gonna do an incline dumbbell curl, but I just, at the last moment I changed my mind. I went with the standard curl. So, but that's pretty much it, man. That's all I'm gonna do today. Plan to maybe hit chest, hopefully tomorrow. So that video will be up in another day or two. And I'm just trying to keep myself accountable, man. Hopefully at the same time I'm motivating, inspiring some of you guys out there to just go out there and just get it. You know, let me just focus on hitting the muscles hard, see if I can generate a little bit of muscle tissue, build some muscle tissue up, because as we get older, like I said before, you're in your 40s or 50s, you know, especially guys, even women as well, we're gonna start, our metabolism starts slowing down considerably. We start, losing testosterone, and then now our muscles are starting to shrink, and that's when things just get bad. So I don't want no shrinkage. I want to try to hold on to as much muscle as I can, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to just do this. And the way for me to stay motivated is to put myself out there on camera and document it, that, hey, you know what, it's a training day. I'm going to put up a video. I'm going to work out. I'm going to tape myself. I'm not looking to do any edits or anything like that. If anybody's been following me, I used to do tons of edits on my videos. That would cost me so much time. And I said to myself, I'm not going to do that no more. If I'm going to work out and I'm going to document it, I'm just going to do it for me. And that's just to motivate myself and inspire myself. And this is a way that works for me, is to be able to just come in here, work out, put the camera on, and I put it up there on YouTube. And if somebody likes it, hey, great. If I help somebody up along the way, fantastic. But I know this is going to keep me at least, you know, shooting for my goals and staying focused and staying inspired and motivated. So again, man, find your inspiration, find your motivation, make sure you keep yourself accountable. And that's basically it, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, rise and grind.